Whoa, we are back, boys and girls, I don't know, we're back for all sorts of stuff. We are completing, of course, the game down there. It is Kidderminster 1, West Ham 1. Keeping dibs on the other game is Chelsea 2 up against Plymouth. And, of course, we've also got Everton taking on Brentford very, very soon. The team news for that game's up here. We're going to have the video printer as well coming at you very, very soon. So a lot to talk about, a lot to get going. Make sure you smash the subscribe, smash the thumbs up wherever you are in the world as we look forward to the second half. Well, not second half, the second game. That's right. Question in the chat. Are you going to choose between Everton and Brentford? I don't really know, to be honest with you. Could go either way. Could go either way. Make sure, of course, you get your own predictions in. Live. It is Everton. It is Brentford. Very, very soon. Meanwhile, we'll keep dibs on the Kidderminster West Ham. Of course, that could go to penalties as of right now. They've got 15 minutes to wade through. But West Ham looking to end it, of course. Plymouth already looking like they're going to go out 2-1 at the moment. But a bit of a mess at the back. They'll take this corner. We'll get in amongst it very, very soon. Brentford will be, of course, let's take a look at the lineups for that game shortly. But we'll talk more about that as, of course, we get closer. It is very, very tight. Nobody's with me. It's just an intimate affair here. I've got a fellow on Facebook, whoever you are. Make sure, thanks, appreciate you stopping by. Now I've lost them. I'm bloody lost. I'm on my own. All night. On my own. Corner coming at you. Plymouth. Can they whip the ball in? Can they cause some problems? They can. Forcing another corner. The back-to-back streams is not working out. Oh, there we go. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Another corner over at Stamford Bridge. Still 2-1. Yo. We are here. We are live for the second stream. Of course, we've got the team news here. Another chance. Decent effort for Plymouth. However, it's cleared only as far as Plymouth defender at the back there. Yeah, we'll go over the team news, of course. Everton up against Brentford. No Dele Alli, no Christian Eriksen. Of course, there's a bit of a tease, wasn't there? A bit of a tease. But we are still watching Kidderminster Harriers. We are still watching that game. Plymouth are knocking on the door here, though. All right. We are gearing up for the next match, but we're also keeping dibs on this one. A lot of nerves for Kidderminster. Can we have a thriller penalty shootout? Of course, team news is across the place. We'll have a look at that as well. Let's get the old video printer lined up for me. We're going to get that on the screen for me so I can see what's going on. We're going to keep you around the grounds, guys.
And of course, hello, welcome to the stream, Mark Greenwood. Of course, we are looking forward to Rovers against Swansea. That's later. That's the main event. We are, of course, looking forward to the second game, of course. We're going to look forward to what we got going on here. We got, what am I watching? I'm watching Kidderminster right now, holding firm against West Ham over in Kidderminster. Of course, Plymouth trying to get themselves back into the game against Chelsea. But, of course, the main event here right now is going to be Brentford going to Everton. Frank Lampards' first game. We're going to have it all here, of course, and I'm going to be looking excited about it. But we might get some penalty drama. I'm looking forward to the penalty drama potentially here in Kidderminster if they can hold firm. Of course, West Ham have been a right old dick noses with Yarmolenko cheating, Declan Rice scoring a late thrilling winner or an equaliser anyway. And, of course, at the minute, they seem to be having all the ball. So, yeah, we'll have a Soccer Saturday style updates with the games going on elsewhere. I've got my video printer right here. For example, Augsburg have just taken a lead against Union Berlin. Michael Grgetisch, I believe he's Austrian, on the score sheet there for Augsburg. We're going to have your updates as and when they get them around the grounds, of course, from me this time, not from the fans. That might be next week. Again, we have the team news here for Everton up against Brentford. We'll have the update down here. Maybe we'll have an action zone, of course, when the game gets going. But right here, right now, we're still keeping dibs on two Premier League teams. Kidderminster taking on West Ham, and right now they're doing all right, but West Ham having all the ball, and we're into the final 10 minutes of that game. And to be all fairness, I'll be happy for penalties because Yarmolenko was a cheating little bastard, and I think he needs to hang his head in shame if they get the better of Kidderminster here. Here's Yarmolenko, the cheating bastard. Cheating. I don't like you now, Yarmolenko. You've blown it. You've blown it. Why would you cheat a non-league team? Why would you do it? Why would you cheat the butcher, the bakers, the candlestick makers, eh? Still alive. It's quite hard keeping dibs on two games at the same time, but we are still watching Kidderminster Harriers try to defend like bloody warriors against the cheating West Ham side. Offside? Offside! Get it up, ya! Get it up, you cheating bastards! Get you cheating bastards! Yarmolenko, cheating bastards. Captain's going off. Asapetra's coming off for Chelsea. They seem to be over the line there. Woo! Action stations here. They've called offside. He's offside. He's offside. Still offside. There he is. Yarmolenko again, you cheating bastard! What's he doing? What's Yarmolenko doing? He's winding me up. Get off the pitch. Get him out of here. Get out of my sight. You haven't seen him already. He dived trying to get a penalty when they were losing. And he gets paid 150 grand a week or whatever the fuck he gets paid for. He's mugging everyone off for a living. Trying to scam out a 6th division tier. Pissing me right off. Get out of here, Yarmolenko. Who's this guy coming on? Veteran coming on here. Some guy, low. He's like about 80-year-old coming on here for Kidderminster. He might be one for the penalty shootouts. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Make sure you smash the subscribe, smash the thumbs up, wherever you are in the world, of course, as we look forward to the next game. And of course, with the masterpiece later on. Kurt Zuma's down. Okay, fair enough. If it was an ugly tackle or an unprofessional tackle, then you know what? That's a bit of a sweetener there. Bielefeld leading against Gladbach. You're right. You're right. Oh, bollocks. I tell you what, they need to get rid of that coach. Whatever his name, the former Frankfurt coach. Here's a chance for Plymouth, though. Knocking on the door. Yanni Zera leads for Bielefeld. Goodness gracious me. Shambles for Gladbach. Chance here for Plymouth. Mowbray out. No. Why are we getting Mowbray out? What's gone wrong? What's gone wrong with the Mowbray? Pedersen in. Well, maybe. Morten Gamst. MGP. You know me. I said MGP. I said you know me. We got the video printer live. We'll try and bring you up to date with games and goals all over the place. Next week we're going to have hopefully have the fans back, and we'll have a little mega stream as well. So we're looking forward to that. And of course, shortly we'll have Everton up against Brentford. That'll be live. What fucking hell is going on there? Okay, this one's going to have a little bit extra time, I think, with Zuma down. Kidderminster Harriers looking for only Kidder. Yeah, we got to back the Mowbray here, surely. We've got to back him tonight against Swansea. It's going to be a difficult game, of course. I know they like to have the ball. They do a goal. They probably do a win as well. Rovers, of course, need to get back to winning ways. And then we drew against Luton, which is an awkward result. Chelsea looking for number 3. Chance here. Tebow's here, taking his time. Sweet time. Blocked, though, by Plymouth. Still alive. Still alive for Chelsea here. 25 minutes on the clock. Can they put the ball in the box? They're in the box. They've walked it into the box, but still no output. And it's cleared partially. Here comes Kidderminster. Fizzes across the face of goal. Not good enough. It has to go to penalties, this one, surely. Surely it's got to go to penalties. We'll elaborate on the team news for the other games shortly. It's 0-0 half-time over in Roma. Roma 0, Genoa 0. And Elche full-time over Alaves, 3-1 win over in La Liga. The table has been updated. Make sure you check that badger out as well. Keep going, lads. Keep going. Keep digging. Keep digging. You've got to imagine. Imagine if they could do it. I know we were imagining for 90-odd minutes or 89 minutes or whatever it was. They had the chance. They were on the cusps of the next round. It's a foul, potentially. Penalty! We have a penalty over at Stamford Bridge. Plymouth have a chance, have a lifeline. Oh my days! Minimise the scores, minimise the windows. We have a penalty. Oh my goodness! It's bloody Plymouth have a chance here. It was on through. It was on through. It was bumbled down. Are they going to VAR it? I don't know. He's called penalty. Referee's called penalty. Meanwhile, Kidderminster hanging on their lives here. It's all gone shit the bed here. I don't know what's going to go on. Come on, Plymouth. Come on, Plymouth. Do it. Do the unthinkable. Do the unthinkable. Meanwhile, bloody West Ham. Hold firm. I mean, Kidderminster, hold bloody firm. It's what a day this could be. It could still end up going rat shit. Penalty. I've got to minimise everything. Anthony Modeste on the score sheet for Curl, ex-Blackburn Rovers player there. Don't. Just penalty it. Penalty it. They're VAR-ing it. Please, give it to Plymouth. Give it to Plymouth. Penalty! Get in there. Come on then, lads. Come on, Plymouth. Come on. This is it. The benefit of the doubt. Can you get yourselves back in this game? Oh, my goodness. We've got chaos going at Stamford Bridge. It's a penalty. Matey boy, probably Luke Jebcott going to take it, I think. Meanwhile, West Ham are knocking on the door. He's going to be offside. There it is. Let's take all focus on this game here. Come on, Luke Jebcott. Come on, Luke Jebcott. The keeper looks just... I don't even know. Who is that? Is that Kepa? I haven't seen him in a long time. It is Kepa. Go on then, fella. Come on then. Raise your game. This is it. Get this. You're back in it with 3 minutes to go. And then we might even have a penalty shootout on our hands. Plymouth! Shit. You're terrible. Golly. Golly. That was terrible. Oh, my goodness gracious. You had it. You had the chance. Kepa with the save. Chelsea will go through now. That was it. That was their moment. That was their bloody moment. Oh, of all the people, Luke Jebcott, I think it was Jebcott anyway. Just welly the pissing thing. It was piss. It was like watching Manchester United doing penalties last. That was. Kepa with the save. Look at the I think it's Sarr with the foul. He's coming up to thank the keeper there. He was like, come on, give me a kiss. Yeah, terrible, mate. Absolutely terrible. I've seen better penalties at Old Trafford, mate. That was a shambles. Shambles FC. Yarmolenko, you're also shambles. We could see both, despite the fact that both Premier League teams were were losing at some stage here. What are you doing there? What are you doing? What are you doing? Come on then, Kidderminster. All hopes rest with you now. Is there going to be a red card here? Is there going to be a bit of red card? Is it going to VAR this foul on a Plymouth man in the Plymouth box? It won't amount to much. It might amount to a yellow card or just a little bit of verbalage. A bit of a scuffle. Sarr, what you doing, pal? What you bloody doing? Kidderminster probably playing here for penalties. Freiburg do have the lead. Anthony Modeste. Come on then, Plymouth. Come on then. This is it. You've got to fizz it down there. Lovely take. It's quite bubbly over there at Stamford Bridge. Throwing for Plymouth. Make sure you smash the subscribe. We're going to go over to Everton, Brentford shortly, guys. We'll be there shortly. And hopefully that game doesn't get dragged into penalties. I can't be dealing with all this penalty bullshit. Or extra time. There's a free kick here for Plymouth. Into the last 30 seconds. Into the last 30 seconds. This is it. It's do or die. I know they should have had they should have been equaliser anyway. That one. Curran does have the lead. And it is Anthony Modeste, ex-Rover, on the score sheet there. Harrogate 2-0 up against Bradford City. That's full time. It's done and dusted, of course, early kick-off there in the Yorkshire derby. Free kick for Fleetwood here. Or Fleetwood. Kidderminster. Don't know why I got Fleetwood in the brain. Here we go. Come on, Plymouth. Pepper them. Kepa's out. Makes a right old hash of it. Still alive for Plymouth. Takes it into the box. That's probably not going to be good enough. They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. Or are they going to do it? This is it. Yarmolenko. Get Yarmolenko on penalties. Hopefully that clown misses because he's a right cheating son of a bitch. And it'll be karma. It'll be sweet, sweet karma. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, I'm on the same mindset. I want Forest to do well. I want Fulham to do well as well. We'll keep tabs on, of course, all the games around the place as well. As Chelsea now look like they're going to be home and host. Picked his pocket. Picked his pocket. Keep going, Plymouth. Lovely take. Sarr, the cheating bastard over there. Edging close to the kick-off. Should we do the team news then? We'll do the team news of course, the two games. It's on the screen if you want to check it out. Kidderminster are hanging tight for, of course, the one more minute of stoppage time. Let's take a look at the game, of course, we're going to watch next. Everton against Brentford. We have Pickford between six, Holtgate, Keane and Godfrey make up a back three. Coleman on the right-hand side, Mikalenko, Odchenko on the left-hand side, Alan Gomez and Gordon in midfield. We have Gray and Richarlison up top. No Dele Alli, no Donny van der Beek for Everton, not even on the bench. As for Brentford, of course, ex-Rover goalkeeper David Raya between the sticks. You have Roslev, left-back, Sorensen, Janssen and Jar make up a Danish, or a Scandinavian anyway, back four. Then we have Henry, Norgard, Jensen and Janelt in the midfield four there, of course, and Carlos with fuck off Brentford, Ivan Toney up top. Meanwhile, Chelsea are edging closer. They should be there. They've played 1.5 minutes of the two. They should be home and hosed. Meanwhile, Yarmolenko. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't bloody believe it. They've done it. West Ham have done it. Check the VAR. Check the VAR. Check it out. Bowen's the scorer. Yarmolenko, give me your money. Give me your bloody... Give him some money, Yarmolenko. You cheating bastards. That's heartbreak. That's heartbreak. I'm watching for offside here. Why is he not offside? He's got to be offside there, surely. Surely that's offside. Second ball there. I'm sure he's offside. Hang on a minute. How is he not offside? The ball here. Is that... I don't know. Heartbreak all over the place. At some stage today, West Ham and Chelsea were both crashing out. It's final whistle over in the game at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea are through, Plymouth are out. They had a penalty saved. West Ham are going through, it looks like. Oh, what a bag of bones. What a bag of bones. We've been dealt a massive blow. And I'd say, Yarmolenko, get your get your bank book out, get your checkbook out, get your credit card out and pay. You cheating son of a bitch. You diving bastard trying to scam a non-league team. You cheating bastard. You get paid 150 grand a week. Pay up, pay 100, give him a week's wages for your cheating bastard, disgraceful performance, Yarmolenko. You might have gone through West Ham and you might eventually lift the trophy at the end of it. And I don't got no beef with West Ham. I like West Ham, but I don't like cheating bastards. And it is a gutting performance for Kidderminster. They deserve this. They deserve this. Heartbreak. Heartbreak at the end of full time. Heartbreak at the end of extra time. Kidderminster go out. Plymouth go out. The big boys, the London boys, they go through. Now, of course, let's switch gears. Switch bloody gears. We are going to go, of course, to... where we go? I'm going to go to bloody what's this called? We're going to go to... We're going to Goodison Park. That's right. We're looking forward to that game. Let's get it on the cards. Of course, it is hopefully on my ESPN Plus. Otherwise, I'm going to have to do a bit of hard work to find this game. But of course, sucker punch blow, Heartbreak Hotel. We're looking forward to Everton up against Brentford, though. 2 Premier League teams. Hopefully, an equal game. Lampard's first in charge as well. Come on then, ESPN. Make sure you smash the subscribe, smash the thumbs up as well. Of course, we'll be back again. It'll be triple header. Looking forward to Rovers in action again against Swansea today. That's, of course, the what the fuck's going on here? I'm already logged in. I'm already logged in, pal. Get a grip. I'm already logged in. Show me the game. So, yeah, here we go. Are we getting it on? Hopefully we're getting it on. Getting it on like Donkey Kong. Yeah, a little bit gutted about that. Where's the game? Where is it? Where's the bloody game? I can't see it. Looking forward to this. Hello, Leeds 2022. We are looking forward to hopefully watching a bit of action here. FA Cup, there it is. Should be right there. Should be right there, you bastards. You thought you had me. You thought me happy. The game is, of course, underway, I believe. 4 minutes gone. It's 0-0. I've got the game here. I haven't got any audio at the moment, but we'll figure that out now while we're dicking around. So make sure you smash the thumbs up, smash the subscribe as well. We're going to get my earbuds plugged in. We are good to go. So we've got the game. 0-0. Lovely stuff. Heartbreak Hotel. Boom, boom, boom. Heartbreak Hotel. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, we're here. Of course, looking forward to the second game. Let's get the old action zones ready for this one then. I am absolutely gutted for Kidderminster. They deserved something out of that. And Yarmolenko needs to look that back and say, why was I such a disgrace being a cheater? So hopefully he does that. We'll have the action zones on this one. Is this game being streamed around the world? I don't know. It is being, of course, streamed in the USA. So we're going to watch that game, and we're watching it live, of course, here. And we're going to crank up the volume a little bit in just a second. We'll redo the teams in a second as well. Where is it? There we go. Let's get the action zones for this one. Again, this is all the starter. We're still on the starter, of course. Looking forward to the main course. Swansea up against Rovers. That's, of course, coming at you a little bit later on. So make sure you smash the subscribe where we are in the world and see if Frank Lampards can get himself a win on the blocks today. Where can I put this then? Where can I put this? Put that right there. So 2-1 Heartbreak Hotel there for bloody matey boys. Kidderminster. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Is there already a goal over there? Oh my goodness gracious, Fulham have taken the lead. Holy cow, I didn't even see that. I've got a goal scorer here. What is going on between Fulham? Fulham have taken the lead. Goodness gracious me. We'll get you the goal scoring. In fact, it's 1-1. It's 1-1 over bloody Etihad. Goals galore. 2 goals within the first 7 minutes. Manchester City right back in it. 8 mocking about over there. We'll get you both goal scorers in just a second. It is 1-1 over there. Absolute bedlam going on here over in Goodison Park as well. Frank Lampards' men, of course, trying to get themselves through to the knockout stages as well. Goodness gracious me. It's absolute bedlam over at the Etihad. Of course, the leaders of the Premier League, of course, up against the leaders of the Championship. Who's going to come out on top? Well, of course, be keeping tabs on that game as well. It is absolutely crazy stuff going on at the moment. We're going to have the score line for you right about there. So we got that. We got this. Let's get into it. Where's the chat? Where's the bloody chat? We want to close this guy. We're going to get the chat going on over there. Got to go enjoy the game. Appreciate it. Leeds 2022 knocking by, of course. So there's a foul in the box here. Rick Carson will not get a penalty on that one. 5 minutes gone. 0-0 over here. All right. We've got all the games, all the goals. Let's take a look at who got the goal scores for you in that thriller at the Etihad. 1-1 already. Goodness gracious me. The goals, of course, first and foremost, Fulham opened up with Fabio Carvalho. Could be playing in there, of course, the red jerseys for Liverpool, but of course, this transfer went nowhere. Gudongaden with the equaliser for Manchester City. Meanwhile, elsewhere, still 0-0 across the place. In fact, Crystal Palace have the lead. Crystal Palace have the lead against Matey Boys. It is Hartlepool. Goodness gracious me. It's goals everywhere in the first few minutes. I haven't even sat down. It has barely got started over there. And it's Gooey on the score sheet for Crystal Palace to give them the lead. It's 1-0 Crystal Palace up against thing. Gladbach got equalised. We like a bit of that. I've probably missed it as well, haven't I? Have I missed it? It's not on my video printer just yet. But 1-1 there. Thank heavens for that. I'm just taking your word for it because I can't see it myself. Goodness gracious me. Action Stations. Just got back myself. So we got all the goals, all the drama going on there. Of course, it is Crystal Palace 1, Hartlepool 0, 1-1 between Manchester City and Fulham. We have a corner here, and it's a corner for Brentford. Pickford dictating the play, as of course Brentford are looking for. A Saleh plea for Gladbach to equalise. They need a result there. And referee calls a halt to that one. Goodness gracious me. Let's take a little look. Can we take a little look at what's going on elsewhere around England? How do I do that then? How do I do that? I've got all this shit on here. I've got all the shit. Let's have a look at the live games. That might help me out. Make sure you smash the subscribe as well. Of course, later on we'll have... that's going to be annoying. That's going to be annoying. How do I stop that shit? Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Goodness gracious me. I was going to get on that tits. So, bear with. Just got back. So, yes, we'll have a look at games going on around the place. Still 0-0 Everton against Brentford, and of course Frank Lampards' first game in charge. No new signings anyway. Those two new signings are not involved. I'm not really bothered here. Of course, I'd like to see Brentford do well because of David Raya, but that's pretty much it. Meanwhile, there's goals going in League One. I'll tell you up to date in just a second. Charlton are losing to Wimbledon. Wimbledon have the lead, 1-0 on that one. Meanwhile, MK Dons are losing to Lincoln City. It's, of course, 1-0 win for Lincoln City at the moment. Oxford, of course, 1-0 up against Portsmouth at the Kazam. Meanwhile, in League Two, there's goals as well. Colchester leading against Leighton Orient down at Brisbane Road. 1-0 there, of course. Meanwhile, should we dip down into the National League and what's going on with Deadpool FC? Deadpool FC are losing to Torquay United. Goodness gracious me there. Barnet leading against Aldershot. And, of course, Woking in front against Altrincham. Of course, no goals in the championship so far. Again, we'll bring you bang up to date when, of course, stuff goes down. Keep an eye on the game here. We're watching it and getting my opinion as and when stuff happens. Do we have any other goals? So I'll try and bring in the goal scorers. Of course, Simon Biggs scoring for Lincoln United. That means nothing to me. What about? Yeah, I'm going to try and see if I can get a better video printer going on. I used to have another video printer link which had goal scorers on it. So Carlson with a shot. Does this have the goal scorers on there? Yeah, it does. We might go with this one. All right. Yeah. So Lincoln City has goals coming from John Marquise. I'm not look at that one. Probably not going to look at nothing at that one, but of course they have the lead. Livingston 1-0 up against Aberdeen as well. Ayo Abadeli with the goal on the 8th minute. So hopefully we'll keep you bang up to build the games and all the goals as well, as and when they go in. So, bit of a gutted feeling now, of course, after that shit show that was the FA Cup shenanigans. We did see the likes of Kidderminster lead and looked so close twice to going through, or at least making it a little bit of a nervy time for West Ham. But ultimately came through in the end. 2-1 winners for them in the end. Meanwhile, of course, Lincoln City, not Lincoln City, what am I thinking about? Bloody hell. Plymouth Argyle, close against Chelsea. Of course, it took them to extra time as well to get them over the line. Meanwhile, of course, we are looking forward to this game here. We've got Brentford taking on Everton at Goodison Park. First game for Frank Lampard. And of course, later on, we'll have Swansea City up against Blackburn Rovers, where I'll be rocking my Blackburn Rovers shirt. And of course, looking forward to hopefully seeing Rovers back to winning ways. That's, of course, to look forward to. But right here, right now, we're watching some FA Cup action. Bring you bang up to date with all the games and goals around the place as and when they go in. Let's kind of calm down a little bit. Luke McAnally with the goal with Oxford United. 1-0 win lead for them at the moment. And Kelty Hearts have beaten Elgin. Used to live up there, in that neck of the woods. So for Fulham, the guy Liverpool tried to sign Delaney but couldn't. That's correct. That is correct. Who got the goal score? The goals for Fulham there. And Gudungan on the score sheet for Manchester City. Brentford with the ball now. 10 minutes gone. Do we have the action zones? I think we have the action zones on this game, right? We do. So you're being bang up to date with all this stuff going on around the place. You can't miss a beat. What else have we got going on here? Let's scan. There might be a bit of a drama over at the Kazam. Bit of hot pressure coming at you as Oxford get close. Here comes Everton on the break, down the right hand side. Can they pull it back? They can. Goes to the shot. Can they get the shot off? No. Defended well. There's a goal at the Kazam. It's 1-1 now. Portsmouth have equalised. I'll give you the goal scorer in just a second. It is 1-1 at the moment. Oxford 1, Portsmouth 1. They've clawed back. The Crowleys are doing absolutely fantastic stuff over there. I'm going to keep it going. Meanwhile, Manchester City have had another goal. It's 2-1. Goodness gracious me. Manchester City take a 2-1 lead. We'll get you the goal scorer as and when we get it. Manchester City 2, Fulham 1. It is drama everywhere, except for here at Goodison. It's 0-0 there. Looking forward to seeing what we got going on. 2-1 up at the moment. Manchester City, they have the lead. So do Crystal Palace. They lead against Hartlepool as well. Let's drop down the divisions, of course, over in Germany. 1-1 between Bielefeld against Mönchengladbach. Augsburg 1, Union Berlin 0. Of course, Köln 1 up against Freiburg. Stuttgart 1 and Eintracht Frankfurt 1 as well. But the goal, Manchester City's second is John Stones. Goodness gracious me. He gets, of course, the goal. And, of course, Michael Jacobs equalises for Pompey to make it 1-1 as well. Let's drop on down, see any more drama going on. Of course, Walsall losing against Northampton Town. Mitchell Pinnock on the score sheet for that one. Kicking on forward, of course, Colchester do lead still against Leyton Orient. Any other drama around the grounds? I don't see any more alerts coming at you. So we look forward to seeing what we've got. Can I get rid of? I've got too much shit going on here. Make sure you smash the subscribe, smash the thumbs up, of course, in the Soccer Saturday-esque sort of style here as we tried to keep going on this one. I'm going to try and eliminate some of the shit. I've got too much going on. I've got too many leagues I'm looking at here, and I don't really care about a lot of these leagues. My mate is Mooney, the mascot at Manchester City. Wow, wow, wee, wow. My leagues. Much better. Meanwhile, over in Italy, still Roma 0, Genoa 0. As we keep you bang up to date with all the games and all the goals. Is it still on there? You still got that annoying sound? I don't think you got the sound, have you? Are you seeing an annoying sound? Or you're hearing an annoying sound? I don't know. I can't tell. So, are you hearing the sound? Is the sound coming on through, as in the poor sound of the... Can't hear you because of all the cheering. What? Where's my earmuffs? Is it really? Is it still going on? Right now? Can you still hear the bloody annoyingness? I can't hear nothing. Can you hear the annoyingness stuff? It's gone now. What about now? Is it still there? Are the annoying noise coming in? I don't know where they're coming from. I don't know where they're bloody coming from. Oh, the bloody hell. Fixed. Alright, good. Gone. There we go. We fixed the Rooney. Anyway, I do appreciate you guys stopping by here for this soccer-style Saturday-esque thing. We'll keep an eye on. We've got the game, the Everton game going on against Brentford. We're watching that now. Here come Brentford on the break. We'll bring you back after that. There's a goal. Josh Major has scored for Stoke. He could have been wearing the blue and white halves of Blackburn Rovers. 1-0 up Stoke City. Of course, it gets bigger. Keep them in the cup. Of course, the 1-0 there. Of course, Man City 2-1 up against... they're back. Are they back? Oh, for fuck's sakes. Volume mixer. Maybe that'll do it. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Nope. Get rid of that. How about that? Hopefully that fixes it. Whistles and cheering in the back. Well, let me know if they've gone now, because I've done some more stuff here. I've hopefully muted a lot more gear. Let me know if they're back or not. Again, make sure you smash and subscribe. We are looking forward to some goals galore. Barrow losing to Tranmere. Tranmere, Josh Harkes on the score sheet there. Like I said, Josh Major, debut goal, it looks like, for him. Go on now. Okay, let's hope. Let's hope for hope. It's half-time whistles going around Germany. Of course, Bielefeld 1, Mönchengladbach 1, Augsburg 1, Union Berlin 0, Köln 1, Freiburg 0, Mainz 0, Hoffenheim 0, and Stuttgart 1, Eintracht Frankfurt 1. Meanwhile, kicking off forward into League 2, where there was, of course, the goal. Northampton Town do lead Walsall. Colchester beaten Leyton Orient, of course, and Tranmere beaten Barrow. All those teams are playing away from home. Kicking off forward into League 1, of course, it is 1-1 between Oxford United and Portsmouth. And, of course, Lincoln City are beating MK Dons. Wimbledon beating Charlton as well. And that's pretty much it. Where's the FA Cup games? I need to add the FA Cup matches here because I can't see them. So, yeah, all the drama right here. Hopefully there's no more annoying noises that will make it unpleasant for us all, because we don't like that. Okay, we should have the FA Cup games now. Yeah, we got that. We're all good in the hood. What's going on here? That Goodison Park, 0-0. Lampard, wearing the tracksuit. He's back, looking like the real bloody deal. Again, remember, after this game, we're going to, regardless of penalties or whatever, we're going to switch gears, switch focus to Swansea. 2 balls on the pitch. 2 balls on the pitch. Notts County 1, Grimsby Town 0. Callum Robertson, the score sheet for Notts County. And half time, I will take a break so I can get a new cup of coffee because I've been running on fumes as of late. Drama over the McAlpine. I think could be a goal here. Huddersfield, there might be a goal alert at Huddersfield. That's in the FA Cup. We want Huddersfield to go through. It's a goal. It's a goal for Huddersfield. They're in front. Goodness gracious me. Huddersfield take the lead. We want to keep them in the cup as long as we can. So they're distracted, of course, because they're doing pretty well for themselves. We'll tell you about the goal as and when we get it. There's a red card, though, at the Kazam. Joe Morel been sent off for Pompey. He's out on his ear. Goodness gracious me. I'll turn it around for Oxford. Of course, they need to win to keep up their dreams of playoffs. We'll look forward to seeing how that pans out. Mitrovic losing to Guardiola. He is, at the moment anyway. But like I said, Huddersfield taking the lead against Barnsley, of course. Up in Scotland, confirming that goal, Dwayne Holmes getting the goal for Huddersfield. Of course, own goal for Ayr United against, Lewis Martin puts the ball in the back of the net. For Dunfermline, I think. I don't know which way that goes around. But anyway, lots of drama going around the place. Kicking off forward, 1-0 Huddersfield Town against Barnsley. So make sure you smash the subscribe, smash the thumbs up as well, wherever you are in the world. Looking forward to seeing you here. Of course, later on today, we've got the third, fourth player for the African Cup of Nations. Not really bothered around that, are we? I'm not, anyway. And of course, we'll bring you up to date with any drama around the place. We've seen goals. Chorley levelling up against Farsley. That's in the National League North. And of course, Chelmsford is a bit taking the lead against Dulwich Hamlin. How's this Everton game going? It's going all right. It's very stop-start. I think it's, to be honest with you, I don't know they're a better team, 2 better teams than the previous 2, but it's more of a chess match, this one. Brentford are on the push here, trying to make an attacking bit of juice. Coming down the right-hand side, there's a goal at the Valley. It's Charlton 1, Wimbledon 1. Ryan Innes on the score sheet for Charlton levelling the score there. Sutton United lead. It's Richie Bennett up against Joey Barton's boys, Bristol Rovers. Of course, Sutton trying to make it back-to-back promotions. And, of course, doing very well themselves at the moment. So it's 1-1 there. No, it's not. It's 1-0 there. Sorry, Sutton United. Keeping up to date with any drama going on. We have drama at St Mary's. I think Coventry are about to take the lead against Southampton from the Premier League. We're going to get confirmation of the goal in a second, but it could be Southampton losing here. It is a goal. Coventry have the lead against Premier League Southampton. Again, keep them busy, keep them distracted. We'll tell you about the goal scorer when we get it, of course. But Coventry have the lead, unless there's some VAR controversy about that one. But 1-0 right here, right now. Coventry have the lead. Also, I feel there's a goal coming at you at Selhurst Park. I think we've got potential a second goal coming at you. And I think Crystal Palace have it. We'll give you an update as and when I get it. But I believe Crystal Palace are now 2-0 up. We'll get confirmation once I can see it in black and white. Meanwhile, Everton on the other defensive half here, trying to keep it clean. Pickford with a howler, but it cleared as well. It is confirmed, 2-0 up. Crystal Palace have a second goal. They're probably already through now to round 5 of the FA Cup. Crystal Palace doing themselves no harm. Meanwhile, Brentford are knocking on the door as well. We'll get confirmation of the goals, scorers for both of those games, as and when I get them, of course. Victor Gallorquez on the score sheet for Coventry. That's confirmed now through the door on black and white. Meanwhile, Crystal Palace will get the second goal scorer for you in a second as well, as and when I get it. Goals going around the place. We'll get confirmation in a second. There's a free kick here for Brentford here. Not much going on, to be honest with you, in that game. Still 0-0. Goals are dried up a little bit around the grounds, but confirmation of the goal. Michael Elise on the 22nd minute for Crystal Palace to put Crystal Palace home and hose, you would think, as well. So done and dusted, you would imagine there. Make sure you smash the subscribe, smash the thumbs up. Soccer Saturday style-esque show today. We're going to have another one next week, and hopefully we'll have fans in the stands watching the games up and down the divisions next week. I've got to confirm that with the folks, and of course confirm it with myself, and if we can actually manage the mega stream next week, because it is quite a lot to take on. Meanwhile, Sunderland, of course, Roy Keane rumoured to be on the verge of taking over there potentially as the second time, are losing to bottom of the pops Doncaster Rovers. Rio Griffiths on the score sheet. Oh my goodness, Shrewsbury Town are losing. Anthony Pilkington on the score sheet for Fleetwood Town. Let's actually go and take a look at that game, because I want to see if Butterworth is in action on that one. So we're going to check a look at that team news for that one. Fleetwood Town, of course, leading through Anthony Pilkington, who is a Rover. Remember that by fan base. Butterworth is on the bench wearing the number 8 shirt, so we might see him in the second half on that one. Wow. Anyway, to study my studies in my head, Dirk. Well, congrats. Keep on going, James. Keep on bloody going. Of course, Sunderland losing, Shrewsbury losing. All the away teams seem to be doing very, very well, or the majority of them anyway. Again, if you've got any movie suggestions, of course, we were talking about this on the previous stream. I have got 4 movie suggestions, 5 of it, including Inferno, which we were going to watch last night. Fallen, The Finest Hours, Apocalyptico, and Volcano. I'm looking for adventure star movies, that kind of stuff. End of the world kind of stuff, but not shitty end of the world kind of stuff. We watched the End Is Now, or This Is How It Ends last night. That was kind of shit. Anyway. If you've got any suggestions, ping them in the chat. I could appreciate that as well. And again, remember, a little bit later on, we'll have Rovers going to Swansea a little bit later on. Cadiz taking the lead against Mallorca. Ruben Alcaceres on the 8th minute over that game over in La Liga. And Montrose have the lead against Dumbarton. Craig Johnson on the score sheet. Inverness Caledonian Thistle losing to Morton. Lewis Strapp, 24th minute. Here come Brentford, knocking on the door themselves. 23 minutes down on that one. We'll see. Interstellar, Greenland. Greenland's a great movie. I actually watched that about a bazillion times. Every time we had friends or family over, I said, let's watch this movie, and I liked it. Interstellar, I liked it. I've only watched it once, though. Imagine Man City versus being goals galore. Is there another goal in that one? There is rumours of a goal at Peterborough. Peterborough, I think, are taking the lead against QPR. We'll get confirmation of that goal any second now. Knowing against Nicolas Cage. Is that the one where he sees the future? I think it could be. Anyway, 1-0. Peterborough lead. Wow. Dundee lead against Ross County over in the Scottish Prem. Zach Rudden on the score sheet for that one, giving Dundee the lead, much needed as well. Of course, both of those two sides in the relegation discussion there. Of course, so FA Cup, pretty much a lot of games with goals. The only ones which are goalless is this one that I'm watching, Everton against Brentford. 0-0 as Everton make a push down the left-hand side. Also, Wolves against Norwich, goalless on that one. All the other games have goals. Meanwhile, kicking on forward, again, get your movie suggestions in the chat. End of the world, what are you talking about? Mother Nature kind of stuff. Ones that I never would have. Going for goal! Good effort. Good effort. It's Joe Ward with the goal though for Peterborough against QPR. They have the lead. Of course, we realistically want to see QPR stay in the cup, so they get distracted and get crashed out. Kicking on forward, any other goals and drama? No, not at the moment. Still 0-0 in the Championship between Blackpool against Bristol City. Hull City 0, Preston 0, of course. Hull City have been on a recent rebound with their new owners as well. What else have we got? How It Ends. Yeah, I watched that last night. I wasn't the biggest fan of that. Has anybody seen that movie? We watched it one time, or at least we tried to, about the cell phones that causing kind of like brain rot or whatever. I think it had John Cusack in there. It might have even had Samuel Jackson. I don't know. But that was garbage, you know. And how it ends was all right. It was okay. I do kind of like that sort of stuff, you know, like The Road and The Book of Eli and all that kind of stuff. I like those kind of movies as well. Yeah, throw them in the chat. I'll put them on my hit list. We're probably, from what I'm going to look like, as also the Forbidden Kingdom, but I'm looking at maybe The Finest Hours, Apocalyptico. I don't know, actually. I've got a bit of a discussion to have. 2012, yep, saw that one many times. Again, make sure you smash the subscribe, smash the thumbs up as well. Kings Lynn have taken the lead against Weymouth from the penalty. Malaki Linton on the score sheet. No more goals, no more drama elsewhere. So we'll, nothing of anything of discussion. There are goals in the lower leagues, but we're not really too fussed about those. Brentford, of course, trying to get themselves to the 5th round, which will be great for them. Great for the mentality, great for the season as well. I think they'll have enough in the tank to remain in the Premier League. They made some really good signings. Of course, Christian Eriksen, when he gets into top gear, will be a very good player. Here comes Everton, though, on the right-hand side. Fizzes it. Ricarlson couldn't get on it. And it'll go out for a throw-in for Everton. Remember, Frank Lampards' debut here. Trying to, of course, get Everton moving in the right direction. Make sure you smash the subscribe wherever you are in the world. And remember, later on we'll have live team news reaction. I think in about an hour's time. So between the Blackburn Rovers games, we'll have team news reaction. We'll get it on the screen and that kind of jazz. We'll show you my take on it. And David Raya, or that's Pickford. Look at Ivan Toney. Look at him. Fuck Brentford, he says. Fuck Brentford. Still 0-0 here. Kind of the goals in the games have dried up a little bit. But we'll keep you bang up to date with, of course, whenever we get a goal elsewhere. I'll bring you bang up to date with the goal scorers as well. Make sure you smash the subscribe. We're going to be doing something like this next week, but hopefully with a whole bunch of fans watching the games, just like we did a couple of weeks ago as well. Eagle Eye with Sheila Buff. I think I've seen that one. To be honest, I can't see Brentford winning despite Lampard's first game. I can see Brentford winning it. I don't know. I think Everton are growing here. They're growing in the game. Brentford are seeing having a lot of the ball and making attacking progress. And I think they've been the better side with the ball. Yeah, well, again, if Everton lose this game, they're going to be already on his back a little bit. You know, there seems to be a toxic environment a little bit for Everton at the moment. They want to get things right. They didn't want some other fella coming in. They wanted Frank Lampard, and he's made some stellar signings. Unfortunately, they're not available for us today to see it. We'll see. Fulham have a penalty. Is that right? Are you right? I'm going to... Wow. Is that game going on somewhere? Maybe I should be watching that game. So, apparently they have a Hotel Mumbai. Maybe. Now we're talking. I haven't seen that one. I've not seen that one. Come on, Fulham. Get a bloody penalty. Score it. I'm not getting any alerts, so we'll see. Here comes Brentford on the right-hand side. Fulham have a penalty, apparently. I don't know. I don't know myself. I'm not seeing anything on my end. It's Brill. Hotel Mumbai. Maybe I'll check that out. Hotel Mumbai. I've got to make sure it's streamable somewhere or have it somewhere. So we'll check it all out. Make sure you smash and subscribe wherever you are in the world. We are keeping dibs on all the games around the grounds. Stenhouse Muir beating Annan 1-0. Of course, Thomas Orr on the score sheet there. Still waiting to hear confirmation of this penalty. I don't know nothing about the penalty. Pompey, I saw that one. That was pretty good. Again, we kind of know how that ends. But a good kind of movie. I also saw that Gods of Egypt or whatever it was. That was pretty weird, but it was pretty good in the end. Better than I thought. Red card. Genoa. Leo Ostergaard has been sent off over there in Italy in Serie A. Still got no confirmation of any goals over or any additional goals over at Manchester City. So it's still 2-1 according to my eyes anyway. Still 0-0 here. Goodison Park. Everton against Brentford. Again, I will take a break at half-time. I've got to go recharge my glasses, of course, get ready for the Rovers game, which, of course, might have a bit of a wardrobe change for that one. Of course, let's take a look at up and down the grounds. Gomez with the shot for Everton going close. Still no changes, according to my eyes, anyway. Gomez with the effort. Let's have another look at this one. Everton do have some long-range specialists on it. And here comes Gomez. David Raya with the save, of course. A goal. Oh, it's not a goal. Kick-off over in the Dutchlands. There he does, Dallas. The wife won't like that one, I don't think. Rumour has it there might be a goal here at Everton, and I'm not even watching. I'm watching it. I haven't seen it yet, but I believe Everton are going to score from this corner. Oh, it's in! It's in there! Oh my gosh, who is it? Yuri Mina gets the goal. Wow, wow. This thing here, this bloody update is bang on the money. Oh my goodness, it's a goal. Everton take the lead. Don't see penalty in City, I don't see it either. But we have a lead here. Everton have the lead. Brentford, of course, not at fault, but David Raya makes a right old mess of it. Yanni Mina with the goal. Wow, this thing is right on the money. This thing has all the goals. I'm probably seeing them as they go in. Forest Green, of course, the Vegans have the lead against Newport County over in League 2. They take the lead on that game. Goals over in Burton. Sheffield Wednesday are leading there. Charlton 2-1 up against Wimbledon. All the goals coming in at once. The entity I produced, wrote and directed that one. Did you really? Did you really? Well, aren't you a movie maker? So goals going in everywhere. Everton with a bullet header. They take the lead. Second half's going around Germany now. Gladbach up against Bielefeld in Bielefeld. Yep, got that one. 2-1 up, or so 1-0 up Sheffield Wednesday. We'll get the goals for that, of course. Connor Washington gets the goal for Charlton as they take a lead against Wimbledon. George Byers gets the goal for Sheffield Wednesday. Matt Stevens gets the goal for the Vegans, of course, against Newport County. And, of course, like I said, Yerry Mina with the goal for Everton. Whew! Drama. And here they come. They're not settling for one. Here comes Everton again. That's gone wide. Still, Mark Greenwood, Liberty Films. Check me out on IMDb. Oh, I will check you out. I will check it. Why did you pitch that one early? I probably can't get a hold of that movie. Well, if you make movies, well, we were interesting stuff. So Everton have the lead. Frank Lampards boys. Frank Lampards boys have the lead. We have a penalty over in Mallorca, I think, for Mallorca, which could, of course, level the game there over in La Liga. So, notification must have been wrong then about the pen. Maybe there was a pen or VAR, or maybe they overturned it. I don't know. But we have a penalty over Mallorca. So in a short film, but obviously brilliant. Just the start of my movie career. Well, appreciate. Yeah. I have a couple of short movies out there. Frankfurt take the lead against Stuttgart 2-1 over there. I got a couple of movies. I actually got one in the editing suite, which I need to finish. So it's actually a pretty good movie. But we have one scene that we didn't do, which I'm trying to fake. I'm trying to fill that scene with some other stuff. It's been in the can for about 3 years. But I just need another lockdown, a serious lockdown, and get that produced as well, or edited. It is a good movie. I got proper actors to do and everything. But that's it will get screened eventually. I will get there. Maybe next year, end of this year. Brentford losing here, of course. Crawley Town lead against Stevenage. Tom Nichols on the score sheet on that badger. Make sure you smash and subscribe. I have written a British comedy full feature film. Wow. You could be the man. You could be the man. I've always wanted to write a fantasy movie or something like that. Kind of like create my own little universe and stuff like that. But again, that's a long-term project. Hursic with the goal for Frankie against Stuttgart as they take a 2-1 lead on that one. Maybe. Yeah, blame the weather. Blame the bloody weather. So yeah, it's one of my dreams. We have a lead. We have a lead over in the Championship down at Bluefield Road. Blackpool take the lead over against Bristol City. We'll get confirmation of the goal as well. Mallorca did score that penalty. Salva Sevilla on the score sheet there for Mallorca, giving them, of course, an equaliser against Cadiz as well. Kicking off forward, though, Blackpool do have the lead against Bristol City. That, of course, coming through the ranks. Elsewhere, any other drama? Nothing much to get excited about. And again, remember, Rovers taking on Swansea later in Wales. I'll be all footballed out at the end of that one. Yep, I've got the notification on that one, and we'll get the goal scorer in just a second. CJ Hamilton gets the score for Blackpool on that one. But yeah, I do have aspirations to because I'm always coming up with ideas, but right now all my focus is on the YouTube and trying to make some glorious content, albeit football focused. Here we go. Everton looking for a number 2. Can they get a second goal? They have the lead here. We don't want penalties here. Or extra chance here. Richarlison. Oh my gosh. You call yourself Brazilian? You call yourself Brazilian? That was an absolute joke of a shot. Oh my days. Might be a goal over at in the Valley. Of course, Charlton 2-1 up at the moment. But of course, I believe there's an equaliser on the making. It is Wimbledon have equalised. It's 2-2 over at the Valley. Confirmation of the goal scorer shortly. So, and another goal. We've got the goal over in Germany this time. Köln against Freiburg. We might have an equaliser as well. Do you know about getting funding from the BFI? I have ideas for short films. I don't know. I don't know exactly, but I think if you go to the website, there might be a place where it asks for funding. Also, you know, you could make sure you get, if you are seriously about making films, you know, make sure you go to the right places. Mandy.com is a great place to find volunteers for acting, for crew, that kind of stuff. People with their own gear. If you have the vast majority of the stuff, like if you have a script, if you know where you want to shoot it, and if you you know. If you provide and have the confidence about your proposal, and then you know these people with cameras, actors, and all that, they can feel the confidence within you, then they're willing to they'll be willing to step aboard. I remember when we did ours, I got a lot of support from a couple of guys. Basically, we all went in on this. I wrote the script. One of the other guys directed the things, and the other guy was from film school, and he had a few contacts in regards to production assistants, that kind of stuff. I did an acting for directors kind of class a couple of years ago in Pittsburgh, and I contacted at least one of them, actors from then, and I also did a casting call for the actress via Skype. Again, I had people from around Pennsylvania, but also had people from other states, and I spoke to the guys who wanted in on this. If we were never going to pay for them, but if we provided like accommodation and stuff like that at a hotel, if we all split the thing 3 ways, that kind of stuff, we would cover the cost. We only needed 2 professional actors, and a couple other people volunteered because it was a short movie. One guy lived local. He lived down about 20 minutes down the road. He didn't need accommodation, but he was willing to get involved. The actor from acting school, he was happy just to take the money for the accommodation, and he would sleep on set. Like we were there for 3 days, and a cabin. Sorry, it was in the middle of it. It was bloody no heating. He was freezing his bollocks off. And then the lassie, she stayed back in Altoona, which is about 35 minutes away, at a cheap ass hotel. It was good. It was good stuff. And again, we got 90% of the film in the can, but we are missing a key scene. But it is good. And I'm very, very happy with that. Of course, yes, bring it back up to 2-0 now. Blackpool up against Bristol City. Gary Medina on the score sheet. MK Dons 1. Lincoln City 1. Harry Darling on the score sheet there. What else did we just say? Someone said MK Dons took to equalise. We talked about that. But yeah, 1-1 there. 2-0 up Blackpool against Bristol City. And of course, the goals in the FA Cup have dried up a little bit. Fails in March 2 with the Me Too, Man Rome. Oh, brother, where art thou? That's a good movie. That's one of my favourites. You're better off going to Amazon or Netflix for film funding. Maybe. Look at that. Listen to Mark Greenwood. Yeah. Just don't. I would spread your. Yes, sounds disgusting. Spread your net far and wide. Look for BFI. Look for multiple sources of funding if you need it. Chance, Brentford knocking on the door, 5 minutes to go. Goodness gracious me. Campbell lead against Utrecht in the Eredivisie. Eric shooting on the score sheet on the 8th minute to give them the lead. MK Dons equalised, we talked about that. Yeah, so yeah, make sure you check out other options. If you Google it, you can find it. And yeah, just have a good base letter, introduction email, copy paste it, and you might get lucky with that as well. Go to the Cannes Film Festival, register the March. Do what Mark Greenwood seems to know his bag, baby. And again, I'm going to look to get into that again. hopefully when we move this year, you know, we're trying to move, get to a new venue, warmer venue, and then I'm going to hopefully get into a position and a job where I have a bit of creative freedom, and maybe explore some other people's interests within a professional environment, and maybe get on board and create another thing. Overturned by VAR, shambles. But yeah, I've still got aspirations of filmmaking on the long form. I'd like to get in a nice venue and surroundings, and be in a position where I could dedicate some evening time to write a decent script for a longer form film. So yeah, and I've got lots of ideas. I've got a really kick-ass couple of ideas for a short, which could be expanded onto being a feature. So, and I'm going to keep that under wraps for the long term, and it should be quite easy to make the short, maybe like less than 5 minutes. I just need to be in the right frame of mind, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what I can do with it. Anyway, that's of course the further down the road. Make sure you smash the subscribe. Of course, if I ever do release the feature, it will be on Box 500 Productions. Not the feature, the short. It'll be on that. It'll be on that site. So make sure you check that out. I do have some videos on there. They're nothing like this. Put it into the film festival. I will. And I want to put this horror, the one that we've done already. I want to put it into film festivals. I'm gonna. Anyway, enough jibber jabber about that. Goals have dried up a little bit elsewhere. Still 1-0 here. Everton lead. Again, we're going to take a break at half-time, get a new coffee, maybe a bite to eat, a bit of ham or something like that, because I'm starving. I'm absolutely starving. Let's have a look at what's going on in League One. Do we have a live league table for League One? We'll have a look. Of course, the biggest winners would be Doncaster, making a ground on the likes of Crewe and Gillingham. Still got a lot of work for them to get out of the drop zone. That's Doncaster. Meanwhile, Sunderland fluffing their lines again. Wigan got 4 games in hand on them. Rotherham still 0-0 in their match up against Accrington. Of course, an awkward little team they are. Sheffield Wednesday making traction, of course, on the playoffs at the minute, winning over Burton, of course. Canberra 2-0 up against Utrecht. Goodness gracious me. Maidenhead, of course, won it up against Eastleigh as well, over in the non-league. My area is animation, so I need animation software and maybe purchase some better and sound equipment. See, that's what we could be. And you, Ben, we could come up with something. We could come up with, you know, I could write a script. If you could turn that into glorious animation, then that would be fan-dabby-dozy. My short idea could work as animation, but it would look better in real life, and it does take there's some trickery involved with it, but it's such a simple idea, and but a cartoon would kind of cheapen the look for that. Now, when I say cartoon, I mean animation would kind of cheapen it. You know, maybe something else, but yeah, it's all about you know, it's all about the know. It's all about who you know, really. You know, if you know, like I'm trying to keep my network going. Again, we're trying to build the Avengers here at Blackburn Overseas. We're trying to bring in some new faces. We're going to phase in some of these faces over the course of the next month. Nothing hardcore, nothing major is going to change that. I'm going to still be running the shows for the most part. But in the new year or in the new season, we're going to be looking to mix it up a bit. There's a goal, I believe, at Molyneux, and I believe it's for the yellow and green. That's right, Norwich. I'll get confirmation of that goal in a second, but I believe Norwich have the lead. I'll get confirmation in a second. Meanwhile, Augsburg have a 2-0 lead against Union Berlin. Wow, we were over in the Bundesliga. Mönchengladbach need to get a goal against Arminia Bielefeld. Wow, confirmation. Benedict Film Productions, animations. Yeah, baby. And again, you know what? Yeah, I'm all about that. Kerry McLean gets the goal for Norwich City. I'm all about cloud making. There's something. If you want to at least dip your toe into it, check out Joseph Gordon-Levitt's website. Hit record. It's all about cloud filmmaking. Basically, you can submit a bit of animation, and they'll put it in a movie or short film. I don't think much has happened with those things. They get passed around and banded around. But basically, you're creating a network anyway of a humongous sort of batch of content creators. Whether you think it's just an image, a still image. I've submitted a couple of things there. Chance for Everton, they go close, but also, you know, it gets you involved with it little by little. that kind of stuff. So yeah, check out Hit Record. It's a fantastic place to dip your toe in when you don't need to dip your toe in. Meanwhile, there could be a second goal at the Stadium of Light and a second goal for Doncaster. We're going to get confirmation of that in a second. I believe it's Sunderland 0, Doncaster 2. It is confirmed. It's there. I've got no goal scorer yet, but it's 0-2 Doncaster. Goodness gracious me. Ross County have equalised. Is that confirmed on that one? Half-time between Hibs and St Mirren. Oh, of course, on that one. Half-time Crystal Palace against Hartlepool as well. And half-time Wolves against Norwich. But yeah, Doncaster 2-0 up against Sunderland. They need Roy Keane and they need him in fast. The half-time whistles are going around the grounds. Burton 0, Sheffield Wednesday 0, Ipswich 0, Gillingham 0. Kicking on forward, we have Morecambe 0, Bolton 0, Rotherham 0, Accrington Stanley 0, and like I said, Norwich are going to avoid. I think so. I think they're doing the bits. I didn't think Dean Smith would have that effect on him. And that's confirmation of that equaliser, Joseph Hungumbungo, for Ross County to level it up there. Southampton 0, Coventry City 1, that is half-time. St Johnstone 0, Dundee United 0, Huddersfield 1, Barnsley 0 in the FA Cup. We want to keep them in the Cup as well, as long as we can. MK Dons 1 and Lincoln City 1, of course, half-time as well. We're edging closer here in the game. We're watching. It is Everton 1, Brentford 0. We have a corner here. Jansen's up there. Does it smell like a goal? I don't think so. Doesn't look like a goal. Stoke 1, Wigan 0. Josh Major could have been playing for the Blue and White Halves, but he's there for Stoke. It goes straight out of bounds on that one. Yeah, so yeah, I love talking about movies, and again, it is an area of my passion that I like to explore, but because I'm now so deep in the YouTube trying to make that a success, I still have that passion. Still will go down there. Write a good script. Definitely going to do the short one, the short movie. I just need the right people at the right time, and it can't be done on cloud. It has to be done in physical. Short movie. Get it in the older things. I do need a bit of a twist for the ending, but we'll get it done. That is half time. Only 2 of the 3 minutes played here. A bit of a weird one. There was at least 45 seconds left of that extra 3 minutes. A bit of a shit show there. Anyway, I'm going to take a break. Going to get a drink, a cup of coffee. I will be back. I'm going to leave you with a bit of music to chew on. But right here, right now, Brentford. No Christian Eriksen, of course, but Brentford are crashing out at this stage. We'll see what, of course, waits for us in the second half. Remember, don't forget, this is just part 2 of a trilogy today. We're saving the best to last. Hopefully, Rovers get, of course, a win over Swansea City. Of course, we'll look forward to that. Half-time, going to get a brew. I'll see you soon in a minute. Okay, the music's playing now. I've got to figure this out. We got to get. Is the music playing? How about now? That's playing. Yeah. Hopefully no football noises are playing. I'm back. I'm back. We're back. All right. Yeah, how is everybody? Second halves are about to get going shortly. So all the goals over in Stuttgart, 2-2 over there. Sasa Kicejevic on the score sheet for Stuttgart. Make it 2-2. Of course, they're strapping for relegation. Frankie doing all right at the top of the table. Any other bits that I missed? A lot of half-time whistles going around the place. So, no. How is everybody doing? Second half. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully you can see me. And, of course, let's take a look at the chat. Remember, we're going to have a look at the team news live when we get it for the Blackburn Rovers game. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the Roma game. 0-0, double red card action. Of course, not great for Roma, not great for Mourinho as well in that game. So, yeah, have I watched the new Ghostbusters? I have. It's very, very good. Much, much better than I thought it was going to be. I'm just watching the highlights here. Just watching the highlights of the game earlier that we watched. Hurts watching that. Even though I'm not a Kidderminster fan, it just hurts the fact that they tried to cheat their way through. So, yeah, where were we? Zano Scorvia, no, then he gets a red later. Wow, goodness gracious me. I've got a new brew. Second half will be getting underway very, very soon. Let's remind you of what's going on. Of course, over in the FA Cup, we've got goals everywhere, pretty much everywhere. In fact, I think all games have got goals. Yeah, Crystal Palace 2-0 up against Hartlepool, Everton 1-0 up against Brentford, Huddersfield 1, Barnsley 0, Manchester City 2, Fulham 1, Peterborough 1, QPR 0, Southampton 0, Coventry 1, Stoke City 1, Wigan 0, Wolves 0, and Norwich 1. Meanwhile, up into the Championship, we have a couple of goals in the Blackpool game. They're 2-0 up against Bristol City at Bloomfield Road. Hull City, of course, new owners, new manager as well. 0-0 against Preston North End. Into League One, here we go. Of course, we got Burton losing to Sheffield Wednesday, Charlton. And, of course, Wimbledon, all the goals there. 2-2 at the moment. Ipswich 0, Gillingham 0, MK Dons 1, Lincoln City 1, Morecambe 0, Bolton 0, Oxford 1, Portsmouth 1. They're down to 10 men at Pompey at the moment. Rotherham 0, Accrington 0, Shrewsbury losing to Fleetwood, and Sunderland, managerless Sunderland, losing to Doncaster. Wow. Up into League Two, we have Barrow losing to Tranmere, Crawley beating Stevenage. Both of those games are 1-0 respectively. The Vegans beating Newport County 1-0. Colchester beating Leyton Orient over at Brisbane Road 1-0 there. Scunthorpe 0, Oldham 0, Sutton 1, Bristol Rovers 0, Swindon 0, Exeter 0, and Walsall losing to Northampton Town. That's right. Yeah, so that's bringing you bang up to date. Finished between Roma and Genoa, 0-0. Do you know what I mean? 0-0 on that badger. So, yeah, we're going to try and keep the dibs on the games, or at least the team news, over at, whatchamacallit? Yeah. Try and keep the team news between Rovers and that, whenever that comes around. M. Night Shyamalan, The Happening movie. The Happening. Did I watch that one? I think I gave it a bit of stick. The Happening. Maybe I will have a look at that one. Let's just make sure I don't miss a beat. It's a team news. All right. Marine's definitely not. I'll be doing an hour today up till Monday. Then be studying most of the day because test Thursday. Mark Wahlberg. Yeah. Let me have a look at the Happening. The Happening. How bad is it? How bad? 17% on the Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah. It wasn't good, was it? It wasn't good. Bird Box, we watched that one. It's pretty good. I like that one. Split, watched that one. But yeah, keep them coming. Keep them coming. That's the sort of stuff. I see a thing here. Is The Happening the worst movie ever? How many months would you say I need to revise from what you see? As much as you can. James, if you're serious about school and you're serious about getting into college, I would spend as much time as you can, you know. of course, don't burn yourself out. What do I want really to? Not much big about the superheroes. Not much about the superhero stuff. There's Dele Alli and Donny van de Beek coming on. I don't know what the heck Dele Alli's wearing. He's wearing some sort of get-up. Donny van de Beek being revealed. Where's Christian Eriksen? Where is he? Wow. Crazy jeans for Dele Alli. All the money, no fashion sense in the world. So Dele is a full-time now Everton player. Meanwhile, of course, Donny van de Beek. Yeah, I know. Star Wars, yeah, we've seen those. I'm talking about the ones that slip through the net. You know what I mean? The movies that slip through the net. I haven't. I know. World War II coming into there. Well, yeah, like there are some good TV shows out right now, like The Witcher Part 2. I haven't seen the second season of that. Saving it myself for that. I'm also saving myself for that Amazon show with set in a kind of Lord of the Rings style environment. So yeah. So there are lots of TV shows that, of course, can take over the reins for any lack in good stuff in that department. But yeah. Schumacher, is that the documentary? I've not seen that yet. Mallorca lead, really? I haven't got that update on mine. Mallorca got a 1-1. I think Mallorca won. I think Imaging won. Watch the trailer at least. Just binge Lost. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Lost was good for its day, and it still holds its own. But it's slow. You know what I mean? I don't want to take up my life, because that would take up, 6 seasons or whatever it is, 7 seasons of going nowhere, basically. Kind of, it's a great show, but I only need to lose a couple hours of the day. Yeah, I'm still thinking it's half time over there. Crawley have a goal early in the second half of 2-0 up now against Stevenage. The game has resumed here. Everton against Brentford. Brentford kicking off, going from right to left in the red and white stripes, of course, on that one. And of course, there's a goal over in the Dutchlands. Eredivisie Utrecht now 2-1 down. We'll get the confirmation of the goal scorers in a second when, of course, they come at me on the video printer. Third goal over at Bloomfield Road. It's 3-0 now, and Blackpool surely taking over the points, and maybe, just maybe, a bit more pressure being piled on the head of Nigel Pearson. Could he be the next manager to be sacked over in the Championship? Of course, like I said earlier, I don't know which stream it was, because I've been on live since 7 something at my time. Chris Hughton being tapped up by Ghana to be the next manager as well. Eagle, Roman Legion film about the 9th Legion. That's not a bad shout. I think that's got him from the Ballet Boy, right? Jamie Bell. Eagle, is that right? Eagle. Yeah, Channing Tatum, Jamie Bell. Interesting. What is it? 39% Rotten Tomatoes. I'll put that on the list. That can go on the list. So Yeremino did get the goal, by the way. He was replaced by he came on for Godfrey, of course, got on the goal score sheet. West Brom side, Steve Bruce. They've signed him. They've tapped him as the new manager, looks like. Will Diaz be on the starting 11 against Swansea? I don't think so. 4-6-4, 5-2-8. I think he's going to be on the bench at the best case scenario. I think Rover's trying to ease him back into it, because if we scuff him or gets a hamstring, I don't know. It could start, but I don't think he'll play the full 90. I think if he starts, I expect him to only play an hour, and hopefully we can get the goal early. That's what I'd imagine. I'm eagerly awaiting the team news, because we could see 2 debuts with Giles and Edges coming on into the team, and I do anticipate both of them to get some minutes. Angels Fallen, good ones. I do like those. I don't know, Ultra. I don't know. I think he might start. I think he might start and only play 60 minutes. So we will find out. Frankfurt lead. I don't know. My video printer is up to date. Josh Bowler getting that goal. Of course, Josh Bowler was linked with a whole host of teams. Livingston 2-0 up against Aberdeen. Alan Forrest on the score sheet for that one. And yes, Frankfurt have that lead, 3-2 win at the moment over Stuttgart. Hudicic with another goal there. Tommy Muir gets sent off for Stranraer. Tom Nichols with the goal for Crawley. Frosinone 1, Vincenza 0. Don't even know what that league that's in. Is that in the Serie B? I I don't even know. Anyway, keep the movie suggestions coming in. Your video printout is Northwood versus Tooting. What league is that? No idea. Northwood, I used to live in that neck of the woods. MK Dons, Warren O'Hara's got the goal scorer there against Lincoln City. They've turned that game around. Wow, wow, wee wow. And Everton have doubled their lead. Oh my goodness, it's over. Funny Frank Lampard turned it around. It's 2-0. Frankie Lampards Everton. And there's new rumours of a goal at Shrewsbury as well. Lampard's loving it. Loving being back in the hot seat. 2-0. Richarlison with the goal. But also Shrewsbury have had to equalise against Fleetwood Bloody Town. That's right. Mainz take the lead against Hoffenheim. Lee Yang Zung, 79th minute on the goal scoring sheet there. Richarlison wasted no time. And David Raya has been beaten. He's on his back. Goodness great. And not in a good way. He's out for count. Not like that, but he's just been beaten. Preston lead. They are about to take the lead. That's right. Preston, of course, taking the lead against newly owned, whatever you will call them. What is their name? Hull City. Yeah, I agree. I think it's not a massive club that they're gonna set the place on fire, but they've got the hopefully the resources to make them into top 6 team once again. So Frankie Lampard probably already looking forward to the next round. Could they take on Liverpool in the cup? You never know. They ain't going to take on Man United because they are out, of course. So we have a goal. That's right. Preston will cut confirmation of the goal scorer in a second. Kick it on forward. Rush Hour 2. I actually just watched. I at least watched. I think Rush Hour 1 the other day. Rush Hour 2 is not a bad movie. Meanwhile, rumours of a goal over in France. Of course, Saint Etienne losing to Montpellier. We'll get confirmation of that goal hopefully in a second. The goal scorer for Preston is Cameron Archer. Ivan Toney or somebody with a fuck off Brentford. He goes down like a sack of shit. He's probably done himself no favours, has he? Ivan Toney with his shenanigans in the break. But anyway, yeah, rumours of a goal. Montpellier take the lead against Saint Etienne. Again, Cameron Archer with the second goal in 2 appearances, I think, for Preston North End. So it looks like home and hose there for North End. Big win on the road that would be. Still no game over at Oxford. I don't know what's going on over there. A bit of a delayed response as well. Make sure you remind me at 20-odd minutes to check the team news for Blackburn Rovers. Here goes Brentford. Oh my gosh, cross the face of goal. They should have got one back. Utrecht have made it 2-2 as well, with Duvacas getting a second goal for Utrecht. They've turned that game around. They were losing at least 2-0, I think. But they've turned around to 2-1. Falkirk 1, Queen's Park 1. Dowds on the score sheet for Falkirk. Annan losing 2-0 against Stenhousemuir. And Wahi on the score sheet for Montpellier against Saint Etienne. Wow, wow, wee wow. It's all going madness here. The Siege of Jack. I don't even know what that is. That one's a new one. The Beastmaster. Hey, you guys are throwing some good ones here. Some curveballs at me. Again, we were hoping to see Butterworth as well coming out second half. Jamie Dorman. This could be good. This could be interesting. Yeah. Labyrinth. Yeah, we know all about that one. It's a good one. We're onto something here, boys. A free kick here for Brentford. They need to get a goal. They need to get a goal quick. Penalty over at Germany. I believe it's going to be Mainz, and I believe it's going to be a goal. I think Mainz will double their lead. Goals everywhere. Well, not really everywhere. A lot of non-league goals. Who scored for Everton? It was Richarlison. Goes CWM. Check out Wonder Woman rating on. I know it's going to be good. It is good. And again, I just don't like the superhero stuff. I'm just over. You know, we have a penalty over at Manchester City. It is for Manchester City as well. So this could be game over for Fulham on this one. We will get confirmation, and I believe it's going to be a goal for Manchester City. We'll see about that. Red card over in Scotland, and Michael Hulsberg, 53rd minute, sent off. David Ryan making a right mess of this as well. 3-1, Manchester City have extended their lead in the FA Cup. That's them, home and hose as well. Mainz that 2-0 up against Hoffenheim. Confirmation of that goal. Not yet. Here come Brentford on the right-hand side. Pings the ball in. Ivan Toney's nowhere near as well. Man City will miss. They've already scored it. The Dark Crystal. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Takaki scored for Mainz. You're right. And Mahrez gets the penalty for Manchester City. And a penalty for Brentford. Fuck off, Brentford. Ivan Toney goes down like a sack of shit. Will he get something? Will he get something here for Brentford? And will he kiss the badge? Will he go like this? Not fuck off, Brentford. Goal disallowed? Did they overturn the VAR? Or what? Ivan Toney goes down like a sack of shit. I don't know about this disallowed nonsense. I see 3-1. I see 3-1 in black and white. He might be offside, though. That's a penalty. Brentford have a chance here. Ivan Toney. Fuck off, Brentford. Fuck off, Brentford. I'm going to cover up the scoreline on that one. Fire in the sky. Let me check that one out. I don't know about that one. Come on, Ivan Toney. Fuck off, Brentford, he says. Fuck off, Brentford. I'm not looking at the video printer as well. I'm going to look at my real deal reaction. Pickford, slick back, slick Rick. Between the sticks. Fire in the sky. What is that? I'm going to look at that one. See, now we're talking. This is what it's all about. Here we go. Ivan Toney. Not looking. Not looking. Not looking. I don't know where to look. It was possibly a retake pen. No way. You've got not seen fire in the sky. I don't know. What the heck is that? Who the heck is that? Who made this movie? We'll have a look. We'll have a look. Come on, Tony. Bit of chance to rectify your name a little bit this week after your shit show in Dubai. He does. He does score. Scored. Back off, Brentford. Back off, Brentford, he says, as he scores to give Brentford a bit of fight. 40% on Rotten Tomatoes. I don't know. I might have to look at that one. Fire in the Sky. Liverpool almost signed for bigger value than he scored against City. He did. With an actor from Terminator 2. Yeah, I just read it up now. Man City probably retook that penalty. They do have, yeah. Brentford are back in it. Back in the mix here. 2-1. Frank Lampard is not home and hosed. He's not there just yet. Anywhere else, other drama. Farker's hair is all over the place. Get ready for, of course, team news. So Blackburn Rovers team news. It's the best movie after Wonder Woman. Well, I'm interested. The Fifth Element's a good one. We like that one. Goal over Barrow over in League 2. Barrow have equalised 1-1 against Tranmere. Swindon have also taken the lead against Exeter. That's 1-0. I'm getting them to you right as I get them. It is quite feisty stuff. Rotherham take the lead against Accrington Stanley, of course, to push themselves back into contention, if not table toppers over in League 1. Wow, wow, indeed. Rotherham could be bouncing back to the Championship at the expense of the likes of Sunderland, maybe, who, of course, need to get the shit together and get Roy Keane in fast. It's the law. You have to watch Fire in the Sky. It better not be one of them movies like Freddy Got Fingered, because that movie was a horror. It was horrible. Goal for Barrow. Oliver Banks gives Barrow a monstrous point at the moment. Ivan Toney, fuck off, Brentford, scored. Swindon, of course, goals going in everywhere. Up and down the divisions, of course. Yeah, we'll take a look at it. I don't know if it's accessible on any of the streaming platforms. I've got to make, because it's a bit of a weird one, that one, Fire in the Sky. David Ryan makes a right tit of that one. Daniel Barsala, or Barlazar, on the score sheet for Rotherham. Joseph Thomason on the score sheet for Swindon, as, of course, they get their goals. 4-1, City. 4-1, Manchester City. They've taken another goal. We'll get confirmation of the next one in a second, but it's game over. Quality, the cream has risen to the crop. Oxford against Portsmouth has been interrupted. Don't know when that game's going to go back on, of course. You know, it seems there's a lot of interruptions going around some grounds recently. You know what I mean? Stoppages. 5 loggers driving home from Red Light in the Woods, and one of them gets out to have a closer look. Sounds interesting. I've got to pitch it to the wife. She's got to go. She's kind of like the movie executive. She's got to go yes or no. You know. Of course, we are waiting for the team news at Blackburn Rovers today. Going to Swansea. Be a bit, you know, if Diaz doesn't start, doesn't look like Gallagher's going to be available as well. Mahrez gets a second in that game. against Fulham. They're already there, aren't they? They're already there. Best unrealistic UFO movie ever. I was just thinking that there's not many. You know, Signs was pretty creepy. I thought that was pretty creepy. Arrival was pretty good. I like that one. Everton, all the skills. Brentford man down. They're not even looking at him. Are they going to put it out of bounds? You're 2-1 up, mate. Play it. Play it in the box. They're just they're dicking around here, aren't they? Swindon lead. Did I get that one? Yeah, I got that one. Swindon lead, yeah. Talked about that. Yeah. So, man down. Man bloody down. Barry Clyde, yeah, I've got all those. But yeah, keep them coming. Keep the suggestions going. What was it? So I've got Fire in the Sky and The Siege of Jadaville. That's going to be a hard sell. That one's going to be a hard sell. I've got to change earbuds. Got to change earbuds. Fire in the Sky might be a one. Barrow equalised. Yep, indeed. Yep, I'm back. My ears are back. I think I might have got to get these guys on charge here. Regardless, we should be alright. Corner. Come on then, Brentford. Come on, Brentford. Come on, Brentford. Goal over at a vegan land is Forest Green. 2-0 up against Newport County. Southampton have equalised over at St Mary's. So I don't know who's on the score sheet on that one. We'll get confirmation of the goal scorers in a second. There's only time Irish Hubs were in action and they get pinned down and surrounded. Awesome true story. Yeah, it's my bag. I'll be all about that. Like, I wanted to watch the other day. St Mirren lead against Hibs. Stuart Armstrong scores against for Southampton against Coventry. 1-1 on that one. Conor Ronan gets the goal for St Mirren. I was going to watch that war movie with Matt Damon in Green something. I don't know what it's called. Green Grass or whatever it is. I haven't seen that one. Mess at the back. Oh my gosh. Ivan Toney. Trying to make it 2-2. Got very, very close there. Very, very close. This Fulham game's reminding me how Man City took it against Leicester, then folded by them. Yeah. I'm not seeing that. I'm not watching that game. I'm only seeing the goals going in, the results. Here, Brentford are getting close. They're getting close. Watched the Monument last night. Not too bad. Yeah, that's the one with Clooney in there, right? Clooney and the gang. There's a new movie. It's a chick flick. Well, it's not a chick flick. It's a chick action movie. They go Everton on the right-hand side. They've mugged them off. Play it back. Oh, terrible shot. About 3-5-5 or something. It's called 3-5-5. That's on the list that I might watch. Chorley, all the goals over there. 6 goals in the game between Farsi and Chorley. Farsi have now made it 3-3 on that one. St Mirren do lead against Libs. Fire in the Sky, top of the list. It better not be a turkey. I waste my time on that. I'll be gunning for you. Because we watched High Road to China last night. It was all right. It was kind of like an Indiana Jones knockoff with Tom Selleck as the lead. It's back in the 80s. I like Tom Selleck. He's one of my favourite actors of all time. So it was an easy sell for me. But the wife. It's 3-1. Holgate on the score sheet. Whoa, we have another goal here. 4-goal thriller here. Everton running away with it. Holgate with a header. Wow. Lampards saying something, but I don't think it's a header. I didn't really see it. 2-1 or 2-0. Augsburg lead. They've won. Second goal Stoke. 2-0 up against Wigan. We'll get confirmation of the goal scorer there, but Holgate has got the third and probably game over here for Brentford. And of course, we'll see them going through. To be honest, tastes can be different with people with movies. You're right. You're just like football teams. Mason Holgate there. David Raya all over the place. Oh, yeah, it was a double header. A bit of ping pong in the action there. Going in the back of the net though. 3-1 up. Stoke 2-0 up. Wow, goals. And we have another goal over the Valley in League One. Charlton 3-2 lead over Wimbledon. Of course, big win for them if they can hold on. Still got about 30 minutes to play there. And don't forget, we're going to have another one later on today is the big one. Swansea City hosting Blackburn Rovers. Jacob Brown on the score sheet for Stoke. Of course, they made some decent signings, of course. We got them coming up on the horizon as well for the second game. This time, I think it'll be at Ewood Park. So we got them to look forward to. A team that could still make a push for the top 6 as well. We just don't know. Brentford getting the head down here. Bit of fight, maybe a bit of response. But so far, taking Liam Neeson. Yeah, we like those. I went for a Liam Neeson phase quite recently. We watched the Truckers one. We watched the one where he kills somebody for his son or something. He had a bit of revenge on that one. The Marksman. We watched that one. We went through a bit of a binge on Liam Neeson. So yeah. So, it looks like Palace are going to go through to the next round. Everton will join them. Manchester City go through as well at this stage. Stoke also join them, but still quite tight between Peterborough QPR, just a 1-0 separates the two sides. Huddersfield just a 1-0 up against Barnsley. Also, Wolves losing against Norwich, of course, at this moment in time. Mönchengladbach could only get a point against Bielefeld, who've been fighting as well. Shouldn't the Rovers team news come on around about 20 minutes? It should be around about in about 6 minutes, I think, because the kickoff is an hour and 5 minutes from now. This game does not look like it's going to go to penalties. Thank heavens for that. Meanwhile, half-time between Utrecht and Cambuur in the Dutch League there. Of course, Chesterfield 2-1 up against Dagenham and Redbridge in the non-league. Livingston 2-1 up against Aberdeen. In fact, a goal there for Aberdeen. Christian Ramirez, I know him from a Football Manager save, which, of course, I need to get back on the agenda as well. So, goals are going around the place. Baptiste coming on for Janelt. For Brentford, too little too late, you would imagine, on that one. Any more goals, any more drama elsewhere? We are looking up and down the divisions. Yeah, so that's the state of play there. Yeah, I'm looking for. In fact, I'm going to try and get the Twitter on here ready. Eagle movie. I'm going to put you over here. Just to say, would you let me on your channel? Because how young I am. How old are you, James? How old are you? And can you watch the games? Can you watch? Can you watch? Morecambe have got a penalty. I'm not looking at my score here. Morecambe have a penalty. Altrincham have got to go back against Woking. Trying to get confirmation this is Morecambe business. Are you sure about that? I see a red card for Bolton. It might be a penalty for Morecambe, which will be massive for them as well. They need wins. We're trying to get the team news. Live action team news. The Oxford-Portsmouth game has been resumed. Year 10, so around 16. Are you 15 or are you 16? Manford got a pen. I don't see no drama over there. Still awaiting. In fact, I've got to take this off. I think it's too much going on the computer before it shits the bed. So I'll do it on my phone. We'll have a look at the team news shortly, pals. And it's going to be interesting team news to see what Rovers have got in their locker. Get ready for the team news, guys. Get ready for the team news. Just trying to get my tweet out ready here. I can't find the percentage sign. There it is. Yeah, get ready. Get ready for it. Our action. We'll bring you back up to date. Rocky 4. Meh. So, 3-1 here. Goals have dried up everywhere, though. It's just all become a bit of a ghost town in regards to the goals, especially the leagues that we're looking at anyway. 2 minutes before the team news is revealed. Morecambe got a pen. I don't think that if they did, they didn't score from it. It's still 0-0 over there. That's a bit of a shame because they could do with a win to get themselves out of that drop zone. Them surviving is going to be a better story than them getting promoted last season. They've got a lot of work to do to stick around. Of course, they lost their manager, Derek Adams. It's not always, grass is never always greener. Remember that. And hopefully we have Rothwell in the lineup. Hopefully we have Rothwell. Yeah, nothing in that front. Yep, still 0-0 over there. So after this, of course, once the final whistle's gone, I'm going to end the stream. Of course, get ready for the second one, then the third stream. You are doing very, very well. I think you're in contention to win the AFCON, James. So you might win some pocket money. Now I'm getting an alert that there is a goal at Morecambe. There is a goal at Morecambe. Good shout, Ben, for the Sunshine Movie. I think there's a goal. Goal confirmed for Morecambe. 1-0 up against Bolton. We're still around about 30 seconds out from the team news being revealed. What we want to see, should we go, where am I on the picture here? We want to see Diaz in here. We want to see him starting. There it is. New team news is in. Diaz is, I can't even see him. He's on the bench. He's on the bench. So we get Edges starting. And we get Giles as well. So no Diaz starting. What about Rothwell? Does he start? Rothwell starts. Okay, so this is the lineup coming at you. We have got it here. I'm not going to put it on the screen until later on. Kaminsky between the sticks. We have Lennon, Van Heck and Wharton. It is the boy band back three. We have Nyambe and Zifuk. It looks like it's going to be at left back. We have Travis, Rothwell in midfield. Buckaroo in the hole. We have Giles and Hedges. They are the front two. Giles and Hedges, the front two. Kadra, Diaz on the bench. It's a bit of a weird one. It is very, very weird. But that is, of course, the lineup for you. A weird lineup for Rovers. Okay, looking forward to that. Of course, we're going to have all the game live right here, right now. So, of course, whenever that comes around. So, the team news is in. Excited. Goals going in. Pompey have equalised or taken the lead. Portsmouth 2-1 up against Oxford. They are down to 10 men, remember. Of course, the game was postponed for a little bit. Meanwhile, over in the FA Cup, Peterborough 2-0 up against QPR. Ricky J.D. Jones on the score sheet on that one. Morecambe's goal coming from Cole Stockton. I don't believe it was a penalty. I think it was from open play as well. Edinburgh City 2-0 up against Stranraer on that one as some changes are coming around the grounds here at Everton anyway. So, yeah, Cove Rangers 1, Adrionians 1. Callum Smith on the score sheet on that one as well. So, Forfar 2, Albion 0, of course, up and down in Scotland. So, it looks like Peterborough going through, Stoke City going through, Manchester City going through, Everton going through as well. Crystal Palace will also join them. Huddersfield still quite tight on that game, still tight between Wolves and Norwich. The only game all square at the moment is Southampton against Coventry, and that's 1-1 in the FA Cup. All the drama, all the goals right here at Blackburn Rovers. Any free streams to get fully bite with a Premier League Championship and League One? Somebody told me VIP box or something like that. Check that out as well. Best way to describe the Morecambe situation. Morecambe did have a penalty they missed, but Morecambe did eventually score a couple of minutes later. All right, get your movie suggestions in the chat. There's a rumour another goal at Morecambe. We might have a double bubble here for Morecambe. Josh De Silva coming on, Mads Rutherford coming off. A lot of work to do for Brentford to get back in this game, but Morecambe could have a second goal here. Ronan Curtis got the second goal for Pompey. They're 2-1 up, of course, down to 10 men against Oxford. That, of course, give their promotion push a big old boost. Remember, the team news is in at Rovers. We'll look forward to that that game when it comes around in about an hour's time. So be here, be live. Of course, second goal gets disallowed. We'll see about that. I've still got an alert telling me that there's a goal. There's a goal over at Portman Road. Ipswich taking the lead against Gillingham. We'll get confirmation of that goal as well when, of course, we get the goal scorers update as well. So it's all kicking off. We'll see about the disallowed goals, all that kind of jazz as well. Again, at the end of this stream, which should hopefully be in about 20 minutes, it'll be around about 12, something like that, 12 o'clock. We'll be back for the Rovers game, and of course that stream will kick off on the 15 minutes past the hour. Of course, goal, yep, Ipswich confirmed. Yep, you're right about the Morecambe goal that got disallowed, and I'll get confirmation of the goal scorer for Ipswich as and when I get it. Meanwhile, Manchester can only draw against Bielefeld, a bit of a shit show that one there. Just a 1-0 over at Preston, at the KCOM. Preston leading Hull City 1-0, Blackpool 3-0 up against Bristol City. They look very, very good for the win on that one. Again, they're not really troubling the playoff spots at the moment, but Rovers, if we win, I think that will give us a bit of breathing space, I guess. Still, QPR, still Bournemouth have those games in hand right here, right now, before we even play a game. They have the potential to leapfrog us if they win their game in hand. But so if we need to win this game against Swansea. The goal scorer for Ipswich, Connor Chaplin, was playing for Barnsley not too long ago. There comes Everton looking for number 3, number 4 here. David Raya saves. Wigan down to 10 men. Gwyn Edwards getting sent off. Who are they playing? Wigan, of course, trying to do the business at the top of the table. Oh, they're in the FA Cup, aren't they? Losing to thingy. When will Eriksen play? I have no idea. Wait, it's Diaz. Diaz is on the bench. He's on the bench, which is fine. Which we don't want to burn him out. He's just got back. He's just landed, touchdown from Santiago or wherever, and of course we don't want to burn him out. We got a game midweek against Forest, which of course is a big one, and hopefully we can take points off of them as well. So we need first and foremost get over the line, get a goal. Giles, Zifuk, Hedges, 3 kind of new faces to the get up, and hopefully one of them, or Buckaroo or Joe Rothwell, will get on the score sheet. But the fact is that Rovers do have a couple of attacking faces on the bench with the likes of Cadra as well as Diaz, so a bench looks good. 15 minutes to go here though. 15 minutes to go. Any more drama going around the place? As you can see, 2 headers to us. Couldn't be me. Everton forever. Welcome to the stream. Of course, kind of expect Diaz on the bench. Of course, if it was this OGS, he would have started him. Lol. Lucy movie. I don't know if I watched that one. There was a couple of Scarlett Johansson movies coming out at the same time. You know, there was that one. There was the other one. There was the other alien kind of one, where it's under the skin or something like that. They both came out around about the same time. So I don't know. I don't know if we ever watched either of them, to be honest with you. So I could check them out. Appreciate the suggestions though. Of any movies. We're talking about action movies, adventure movies. No, Marvel a band, DC a band as well. I'll have to check out that Lucy one. Of course, the John Wick ones are pretty good. One of them for sure. I didn't watch. The problem is, like, we want to watch the new Matrix movie. I know we've seen all the other ones, but it's been a while. We wanted to rewatch them all, but I don't feel like watching that this weekend. All the old movies. Ricochet will be a corner for Brentford. Ollie, gotcha. Favourite Star Wars movie? The original takes some beating. And I did like the first one back. You know, I think the Abrahams one with. However, I didn't like when Han Solo got killed. Spoiler alert. Did not like that, but I did like that movie. You know, it was good. I think that probably is my second favourite. Star Wars, I like Empire Strikes Back. I think that was pretty good. So I think I'll go number 2, number 1, and then the latest one. The latest first one. Don't bother us with the new Matrix. Wow. Interesting take. I didn't see the need for the additional movie. Probably just a money making thing. So, yeah, I haven't watched it yet. Get your movie suggestions in there. We're talking action movies, preferably of the style of Indiana Jones, but we've drifted a little bit down to some other stuff. Ross County lead. Do they now? Do they now? I don't have an update on that one on corner of my eyes. I don't even have their bloody score lines on my actual video printer here. So going down to the nether regions. They do lead 2-1 up against Dundee. That's right. Hibs still losing against St Mirren. Livingston 2-1 up against Aberdeen, and 0-0 between St Johnstone and Dundee United. They are a man down as well. There's confirmation of the goal. Regan Charles Cook. I think he played in the Gold Cup for one of the nations over there. Notts County 1, Grimsby Town 1. All square on that game. Of course, Ryan Taylor with the equaliser for Grimsby. Yeah, so get your movies in, get your suggestions in. We're looking forward to kick-off. We're about less than an hour away from Rovers going to Swansea in a monster game for Blackburn Rovers on this one. Hopefully, if again, they're all monster games from here. After this game, we, of course, focus or switch to Nottingham Forest. Of course, a difficult game midweek at Ewood. And it's going to be hard. Cooper's boys. You know what? It is going to be mega hard. I was dreading the game when we took on Houghton's Nottingham Forest at their place. I'm dreading the game against Nottingham Forest, Stevie Cooper's Nottingham Forest at Ewood Park. I think that's one. And the problem is, if we don't get anything here, good suggestion. The mummy that is very, very good. Again, but we've seen that a bazillion times. Sheffield Wednesday double their tally against Burton. It's 2-0 up over there. Wow, we'll get confirmation of that goal. Of course, Sheffield Wednesday making a push for the playoffs. There's rumours of a goal at Crawley. And of course, it's going to go in favour of Stevenage. 2-1 now there as they get a little bit closer to leveling it up. 10 minutes to go here. Armour subbed off half-time replacement. Namesake Armstrong Inkler is not good for his confidence. No, it isn't, Naive Steve. Good update that. Of course, not really watching that game, but I've been keeping tabs on his goals. There's not been many, and of course, he could be back down into Championship football next season. You know what I mean? Hey ho, away you go. It's the nature of the beast. Would we take him back? Would we take him back? Would we take him back on loan? You know, if we got promoted to the Premier League. I know there's a lot of things to digest in that, you know, to get his confidence back up. You might know. America Made with Tom Cruise. Now that's a shout. That is a shout. What about the I know they just released the new series of Jack Reacher. Well, how do we rate those movies? The Jack Reacher movies. I just watched the new Bond movie. Commercial airline gets involved in drugs and arms smuggling and working for the CIA. He turns into a government informant in order to escape his jail time. Maybe. What was the last La Liga game you watched? Good question. Well presented, well executed. I don't know. I think it was Sociedad. I don't know if it was La Liga, but I watched a bit of the Supercopa or whatever the heck thing it was over in Saudi Arabia. I watched that when I think it was Real Madrid against Barcelona. I think Real Madrid won it quite recently. It's been a while. Still a so on the score sheet for Sheffield Wednesday as they took the 2-0 against Burton. Brentford trying to knock on the door here, trying to get themselves back in it, but they can't. They can't get over it. I can't really watch Championship games in my country as streaming options very less. Can you describe what it is like? Well, we're watching right here, right now. We're watching the FA Cup. We're waiting for the Rovers game. So we're watching the FA Cup at the moment. And of course, Brentford are trying to get themselves back into it. But of course, there's 9 minutes left. They haven't got a hope in heck getting back into this game. Meanwhile, there's either a second goal at the McAlpine. Huddersfield will go through to the next stage. Double their tally against Barnsley. That's good for us. Keep them distracted. Unfortunately, Fulham are going to go out. Stoke keeping going on through. We're happy about that. QPR going out, which is a bit of a shame as well. We want them to go. It is still 3-1 Everton. My top three. Hotel and By, Fire and Sky and Lucy. Okay, bear that in mind. Oh yeah, we don't have the score on the score's down here. Score's at the bottom right in the corner of the screen there, guys. We'll get the action zones. Correction, it's only 1-0. Huddersfield have had that goal stricken off. Wow, indeed. Scunthorpe losing to Oldham. Would you ever believe it? Junior Lambambamba on the score sheet for Oldham. Monster result that could be for them as they try to get themselves out of the shit zone. Not many good movies around at the moment. Boiling Point was good. Boiling Point. What is that? You you just put a name out there that I'd never heard of before. Boiling Point. What is that? Boiling Point movie. What the heck is Boiling Point? Rotten Tomatoes gives it 98%. It's in the movies. Actual movies. One of the busiest nights of the year. The one when chef lances along a knife's edge as more personal professional crisis threaten to destroy everything. That sounds like mayhem. That sounds like craziness. I don't know if that's going to fit the quota. Huddersfield lead. Exeter equalise. Movie about a chef. Interesting. Yes, you are right. Exeter do have equalised, and it's Giovanni Brown. Goodness gracious me, Exeter, of course, forever the bridesmaid. Can they get over the line and become a bride for once and get into the League One? I think if they go into League One, they won't go anywhere else. I think they'll stay put in League One for at least a couple of seasons anyway. Swindon 1, Exeter City 1. Elsewhere, any other goals, any other drama? Of course, we're going to ditch this. There's a goal at Bloomfield Road. It's a fourth. However, it's gone for Bristol City. They, of course, peg one back. 3-1 now. Blackpool 3, Bristol City 1. We'll get confirmation of that goal. There it is in black and white. Oh, our chain reaction. I think the velocity is Z. Is no escape. No escape. Is that the one with Pierce Brosnan in it? Yeah, I watched that one. We watched that one the other day. That was mad. That was crazy. I did like that movie. Bristol City got consolation goal. We'll see the goal score in a second. Chain reaction. That's the Keanu Reeves one, right? Chain reaction. No escape. Yeah. What's the one with Ewan McGregor with the two tsunami? What's that one? That one could be a contender. Chain reaction. Maybe we can watch that. The Unthinkable. Bristol Rovers got a penalty. Like the suggestions coming in here. Oh, that's what that movie is, right? Yeah. The Unthinkable. What's that? It's a Swedish movie, The Unthinkable. Goal over at Sutton. I think Bristol Rovers have equalised on that one to make it 1-1. Wow, late drama there. Sutton, of course, failing to get the 3 points, which, of course, could dent their promotion hopes as well. Meanwhile, the only game in the FA Cup going to extra time, though, is Southampton against Coventry at the moment, anyway. Tashani was Unthinkable. Okay, let me have a look at just The Unthinkable. Is it really? The Unthinkable looks like a movie with Samuel L. Jackson. FBI agent Helen seeks the help of CIA to find 3 nuclear bombs planted at undisclosed locations in the US. Oh, that sounds like a good movie. We might have just stumbled upon one. Might have just stumbled across a good movie without even knowing it. We'll have a look at that. The Impossible. There we go. We got there in the end. Confirmation of that Sutton against Bristol Rovers goal for Bristol Rovers. That's Anthony Evans on the score sheet from a penalty. Richard Wood got self-sent off for Rotherham, but they might hold on for the 3 points, which of course would be a monster boost for their promotion playoffs, a promotion push as well. With still one up against Accrington Stanley on that one. We're down to the final 5 here. The Impossible. There we go. We've got the Unthinkable. We've got Unthinkable. And now we've got the Impossible. Yeah. That could be a shout. That might be a bit. I do like the Unthinkable. Sounds pretty good. Woo! Okay, so all the drama there. Actually, 2-1 up. Exeter have actually turned that game on its head. They've taken a lead against the Swindon Town. Oh my goodness, to go in front. Long kiss goodnight. I'll check that one out as well. Long kiss goodnight. That's also Samuel Jackson, right? Long kiss goodnight. Yeah. Maybe. Gina Davis. What's happened to her? Where's Gina Davis gone? Anyway, we're gonna get geared up for the final piece to the Resistance in a minute. It will be, of course, Swansea City up against Rovers. I haven't even looked at the Swansea team here, but there's a goal over at the Stadium of Light. Too little, too late, you'd think, for Sunderland as they get one back against Doncaster. 2-1 at the moment. There's a bit of a shit show there. What's going to go on earth for them lot? You know, Lee Johnson's gone. Roy Keane rumoured to be coming in. He's got a whole work to do. I'd rather see Neil Warnock, to be honest with you. Neil Warnock at Sunderland gets my vote. I would be backing them for the hilt. I like Roy Keane, I really do. But I don't know. I like Roy Keane. I really do. But I don't know. I like Roy Keane. I really do. But I don't know. I like Roy Keane. I really do. But I don't know. I like Roy Keane. I really do. But I don't know. I like Roy Keane. I really do. But I don't know. I like Roy Keane. I really do. But I don't know. I like Roy Keane. I really do. But I don't know. I like Roy Keane. I really do. But I don't know. I like Roy Keane. I really do. But I don't know. I like Roy Keane. I really do. But I don't know. I like Roy Keane. I really do. But I don't know. I like Roy Keane. I really do. But I don't know. I like Roy Keane. I really do. But I don't know. I like Roy Keane. I really do. But I don't know. I like Roy Keane. I really do. But I don't know. I like Roy Keane. I really do. But I don't know. I like Roy Keane. I really do. But I don't know. I like Roy Keane. I really do. But I don't know. I like Roy Keane. I really do. But I don't know And of course, if he does well, Corey Evans on the score sheet. Oh my days, you never thought it. Yeah, who'd have thunk it? Who'd have thunk it? Corey Evans getting on the score sheet on the 80th. If he doesn't score many, guys, it's probably a rocket from the crypt on that one. Mallorca got another penalty. Actually got a penalty. Have they really? From this red card or from the red card, did they fluff their lines or something? 87 minutes on the clock. I don't see a resulting goal from that. Any more drama elsewhere as we enter the final couple of minutes around the grounds. Again, gearing up for Swansea against Blackburn Rovers. It is freezing over here. Still freezing outside. Everton looking for fourth. It's not been a stellar display by Everton. It's not been the most riveting of games either, to be honest with you. I think I had more fun with the Kidderminster game. Istanbul Başakşehir and Fenerbahçe 0-0 at the moment. Spies Like Us is at the cartoon. Didn't really like that one. Tried it. Didn't like it. Or is it to the 80s classic with Belushi and all that, or whatever his name is, Chevy Chase. All right, that's not bad. We did see that. I do like that. I do like that. Those style of comedies. That's my era. So we're getting closer to the 90-minute marks around the place, except for Oxford. Of course, they had a bit of a delay. They got still 20-odd minutes from that game to be played. Looks like extra time is the case for Southampton against Coventry. They're deep into stoppage time there. Stoke will go through. Josh Major on the score sheet for that one. Fulham going out. QPR going out. Brentford going out. Hartlepool going out. Wolves are going out at this stage as well. 5-1. We're getting confirmation of 5-1 from Raymond Reddington. I don't see a goal unless you're watching that elsewhere. I can't see any alert. So, yeah, at the minute, I'm still seeing 4-1. But we will see. We shall see. It's still seeing 4-1. Not seeing any alert. Disallow. There you go. The Newcomer to America. I saw that one. The Last Boy Scout. Yeah, we're talking some retro movies here. We're going down the right old rabbit's nest here of some movies. That's got Bruce Willis in and one of the boys. What's his name? One of the brothers. I can't remember his name. Are you after a cheesy 80s, 90s? Maybe. Chuck it at me, Ben. Chuck it at me. Shock it at me. We watched one last night, so we're up for another one tonight if we can get some good ones. So it looks like it's going to be game over here. We're into the 90 minutes now for Everton. They're done their pit. Frank Lampard. What the heck was that noise? The Swansea. Hit me up. Hit me up. Let's have a look at the lineups. Come on then, show me the lineups. Why is it not showing me the lineups? You just alerted me to lineups. Firefox. Oh, it's 4! It's 4-1! Lampard's loving it! Loving it! There's a fourth goal over at Crawley, and it's Stevenage pulled it back. 2-2. Who's got the goal here? I wasn't even looking. Harley Davidson and the Marlborough Man. I watched Unstoppable again last night with Chris Pine and Denzel Washington. You know what? Now, Steve, we'll talk about that in a second. Is he onside? I think he is onside. Look at this. Czech Thompson holds it up. Lays it on a plate for somebody. Iwobi. Bang. Good goal. Don't know who scored it. It's Andros Townsend got the goal. Have you watched Halloween on Friday? That's not my bag, baby. That's not my bag. But the Unstoppable was filmed down the road. Just down the road. A place called Tyrone. It's about 10 minutes away. 10-15 minutes from here in State College. It's the nearest train station we have. They were there. They did a few scenes over there. It was a big to-do when it was happening. People saying, "Oh, I'm going to be an extra in Unstoppable. I'm going to be an extra in Unstoppable." I actually was an extra in Foxcatcher. Have you ever seen that movie? It's about Steve Carell as one of the DuPont fella who was in charge of a wrestling team, and I think it all went to shit. Never saw the movie actually because it was a bit too serious. But me and my wife are extras in the Foxcatcher at the end scene where they're doing some ultimate fighting in a cage. We're in the audience there. Might see us. I wore a yellow shirt, I think, to kind of stick out like a sore thumb. But anyway, that's of course. I was an extra in Angos Thongs and Perfect Snogging. Oh, there you go. We've seen that movie. It's a big one for the kids here. So 4-1 here. Brentford running away with it. break time. It's break time over at Southampton. They will go to extra time. Meanwhile, Wolves are out. Norwich going through. Looks like Wigan are out. Stoke are going through. And Brighton Rock. I don't think I was in anything else. The problem with that being extra at the Foxcatcher was they just had pizza as a snack. I don't do cheese, and I don't do fucking cheesy pizza as well, so I ate nothing. We were there a long time. I did get breakfast, which was donuts, so I did wrap up and get my fair share of donuts on that badger. But they did feed us well. We got paid as well, $100 and something for the day. And yeah, it was me and the wife just hanging out, moving from here to there. Pretty good stuff in the end. Of course, we'll be back. Devil's Advocate, maybe. What about Constantine? Has anyone seen the movie Constantine? Is that anything good? My wife said so far she was in one of the many crowd scenes at the stadium. But there you go. See, we've all been in it. We've all been there. So gear up. We're gonna go the real deal next. It is Swansea City. It is Rovers. We'll be live in about 20 minutes. We're just waiting for the final whistle here. I'm gonna go change my shirt, get more Rovers ready, and of course look forward to hopefully just a winning goal for Rovers. Maybe Hedges. Maybe Giles on the score sheet. Quick confirmation. Do we have a confirmation of the Swansea team? Yes, we do. Fisher. Andy bloody Fisher starts for Swansea. I'm not making this up. He could have been starting for Rovers if he stocked his guns here, but he's not. Cabango, Downs, Manning, Christie, Nurcham, Grimes, Wolf, Patterson, Pirro and Obafemi. 2 up top. Quite fruity up top for Swansea. Pirro got goals in them. Obafemi could have joined us, but he decided to go for Swansea, and so far it's not worked out yet as well. So quite an attacking looking lineup. Wolf as well, Patterson. They're going for this, Swansea. We've got to be at our best. But debuts for Hedges and Giles. It's over here at Goodison Park. 4-1. They'll go through. Hibs lose. What a shit show. I'll be back again live in about 20 minutes' time. We'll be back for the third game today. And that, of course, will be Rovers going to Swansea. I'll see you soon. Smash and subscribe wherever you're on the board. I'll see you soon for the next one.